Taking them drugs make my life feel better. Bomba clap machine. Oh God, why am I so loud? I can't even hear it with my ears. I'm not gonna lie. But after we do the, sorry, my fault. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Body and then G20, aka Kareem. Today's video will be doing a little maintenance. I will be changing the spark plugs and also the coils. I got some upgraded Dinan coils and also some NGK spark plugs from Euro Tuning. So hopefully that gives us a little bit better performance. But besides from that, let's go to AutoZone. I gotta go get the socket because you know we don't know BMW have specific things. Y'all know BMW has specific certain stuff to for different cars. That's just BMW. So shout out to them. But other than that, I'll get back to y'all once I get situated and I start going towards AutoZone. Alright, this is a cool start. Y'all can kind of hear the difference. Y'all can kind of hear the difference in how the car starts and it goes like the idle's loud at first once it started, but because of the misfire, it doesn't really what would I say? It doesn't really start as loud as it normally starts when the cold start. Woo woo woo. Tears. It's crazy, man. Oh shit, I like that. My real life from a don't take that shit out on me, bro, go get revenge. So they're about to die. We wasn't talking on the daily, but some vibes can't change. I just feel the way you know you feel the same. Black cloud over my city, nothing but 6 chance of rain. I was wondering, would you ever love me again? Heard you from your past, say your number again. Second shit, so you tell me again. I'ma love you who you with and I show money again. You love me again. Would you love me again? Taking them drugs made my life feel better. If it ain't no why we try to fit in my schedule. If I have to fucking beg, no put bitch on my milk. Ah! Yo, Dirk really, y'all gotta really hear Dirk, bro. Dirk really be talking, bro. Dirk really, like, they not really talking, is it? But no, like, Dirk gotta be one of the realest American rap niggas ever, man. Dirk's one of my favorite top 2. YB, Dirk, and Future, my favorite artists, man. No cap, bro. Is it? Money again. Would you love me again? Would you love me again? Would you love me again? Love me again. Listen, nigga, what we got the word in that text for 30 guys run. Solitary, let me go up a vermin and have a sleep as we think for 2 days. I hear music. Yo, oh God, man. My dog, me have ears. Me too mad. Stay down the line before the low rock stop mention. Can't I know you're not scam. If full land, line away from those. If I send a one cool, but you know, my man, I have a force like a rabbit, not a man, me no fear. I drop a couple of hit songs, I know my granny here first. Let's go looking for the fully monitor space. And anytime I follow up, a little clog up my brain. Who's the permission? Alright, good morning, how you doing? Give me 1 second. 30, 14.7 millimeter, 12 point, and this is 12 grade.
Got a phone number with us?
Richards and his sons, but it doesn't change anything. It's fine. Yeah. So this should be. All right. So we just got the part that we needed, and as you can see, this was about $10, $11. Not bad. Not bad. But we did acquire the part that we do need. Not the part, but the tool that we do need. Did acquire that tool. Don't mind the car right now. I know it's a little bit filthy, but that's just because it's literally February. It's maintenance month. So I really just been debating back and forth on whether or not. No, not debating, but y'all understand. Y'all guys y'all do understand that like I am trying to get into YouTube full time, but also I'm only 21 years old, so in order to acquire this car, I have serious responsibilities. Like I have to make sure that I make my payments on time. I have insurance. That I have, like, you know, I'm not just an average 21-year-old kid, yo. Plus I'm Jamaican, so it's like coming from where we come from, bro. It's like these things. It's like a dream to have, but also you have to know that whatever you do, you can't just start something and not really keep going or pursue with it, because it's gonna be a waste of time. You feel me? Like me, not for nothing. This is you guys wouldn't care to know this information. Well, I hope you wouldn't care to know this information, but I used to be a smoker. Like I used to smoke. I'm Jamaican, so it's in my blood. I used to smoke a lot of weed. I used to, like, it used to hold me back from so much. Now that I'm sober and I don't drink, I don't, you know, I'm able to utilize all the skills and things that I know to my best of my abilities, because I'm now in full control of what I got, you know. So that's sort of, yeah, I'm proud of myself for that. Continuing where we left off at. So in order to get started, the tools that you would need is basically just a socket, a red spinner, but a socket. You need, for my car at least, it requires a 14mm 3/8 drive. I got the 3/8 because I have a 12-inch extension for that. You need an E8 to get rid of one of the screws that hold the coils pack down. You need some screwdrivers just in case. And also I recommend the pick tool. This is very essential working on anything when it comes onto cars that you have to deal with clips and stuff like that. Alright, so the first thing you want to do, well, these are the coil packs that I have. They're Dedan ignition coil packs. I choose them because they're high performance. And also they run a little bit more longer than average ignition coils. And also for the spark plugs we do have the NGK brands, which are the best brand that I would recommend. Besides from that, let's get into it. Let's do it. DIY. Do it yourself. So first thing you want to start off with is by removing the engine cover. It's just held down by, like, I think four clips in each corner. It looks, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 clips hold the engine cover down. This, I'm gonna be very careful with these because I value what I own. Hey, what up, my man? You good? Yeah. I'm doing a YouTube video right now. Yeah. I'm recording through the glasses. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my guy right there. Just doing some spark plugs and some coils, some maintenance, you know what I'm saying? Alright, man, have a good one. Alright, you too, bro. Alright, fam. So, yeah, that's, hey, bro, you know? Alright, so let's get started on this DIY. Yeah. So, first things first, you're gonna sort of want to move this clip out of the way. It's held on by a little tab right here. You just want to be very careful with these. or you can sort of just, you don't even got it. No, yeah, you don't really need to disconnect it. But in order to, you just need to basically slide it off of this brim that it was sitting inside of. This brim right here. It's like a little clip almost that basically holds this sensor on in place. It literally looks like that. The way you would reinstall it is just literally by not unclipping it, but sliding it back into the grooving that we just literally got it out of. So now that, yeah, sorry about that. I don't even know if I'm recording off the Meta glasses right now, so I'm not sure if it caught pretty much what I just did. But, oh, we are missing one tool. I'll be right back. All right, so resuming where we left off at. So this is a 4-cylinder, which does mean that I have 4 coils and also 4 spark plugs. In order to move the coils, it's held down by a E8 screw, which you need this and sort of a, what size is this? I don't remember off the top of my head, but one of basically the small drives. You're just gonna gently be very gentle with these. It's gonna crack. Once you crack them, should just be very loose. Me, I'm working all the way back direction, so I'm just gonna start by cracking all 4 ignition coils first, and then and if you guys feel like you can't do this and there's stuff in the way that potentially cause you, I would recommend moving what is in the way, which with these cars and most of these, you don't really require much to get them directly out. So you just want to basically unscrew these bad boys. There's 4 of them. So once you unscrew them, well, what I would recommend doing first is, I did this, well, you know, I'm not perfect. People do what, you know, these are sort of held in by some little clips. Basically, that's why the tool pick is very essential when it comes on to doing certain stuff like these. Look, I literally just broke one of the clips trying to show you guys how to get them off. But basically, you want to squeeze down on this tab right here and sort of lift. Some of them you might have a little problem getting off, but that's fine. Just don't use too much force, because you don't want to break these again, like I said, because these are components that are like electrical. You don't want to mess with most of those, so you want to be very gentle while doing these. Yeah. Bad boy's like, damn. It's like it doesn't want to come out. Why is it so? Or if it works best for you, I would recommend removing the coil completely out. You don't require too much force. You just want to sort of give it a little wiggle. Comes up just like that. With that being said, now that you have the coil outside of where it needs to be, you can sort of have a little. All right, so my Ray-Bans glasses literally died, but now you can see we got all 4 ignition coils out of where they need to be. We have all the sensors to the side. But be very careful with these. Like I said, they're electronics, and these are very, very expensive cars when it comes on to certain things. So now that we got the coils out the way, we're just gonna, as you can see, there's 4 spark plugs. You're gonna want to use a 12-inch extension with a 14mm. This is a 2019 BMW 330i X-Drive. So with that being said, you would, my boy, wash right there, so you would, boy, wash Virginia, I don't know, Virginia that. So you would want to you would use a 14mm 12.38 socket, because I have a 3/8 extension. So I'm gonna start recording. I'm by myself, as you can see, because my glasses are dead, so I have to be recording from my phone. But as you can see, I'm gonna get those 4 spark plugs out, and I'll show you guys once I get those 4 out. All right, so
outrage man going up, so we link it.
Yeah, man, link man wash, man. A regular deal, you know? So I just removed the spark plugs. These are what they currently look like. As you can see, I think they're overdue for a change. So I just got all 4 of them out. I'm gonna reinstall them. You have to torque them back down to a specific spec. Right now I don't currently have the torque, but my boy is on his way with the torque, so I can get that done the correct way. But because I'm by myself, like I said, it is gonna be a little bit harder for me to record certain stuff and just in general, like, catch most things. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys do understand, man. Because I am doing this, like I said, by myself. So it is gonna, you know. But besides from that, I'll get back to you guys once I put the new spark plugs in and reinstall the coils back on, and I'll show you guys a progress update on that. All right, so I just finished doing the install on all 4 ignition coils and all 4 spark plugs, and now the job is complete. You want to make sure that you put everything back intact. Don't over tie anything. Don't leave any minor messes or whatsoever. Keep it as clean and neat as possible. Now that I've done that, it's time for the first startup. And I have a check engine light because of the misfire. So now that when we start it, that should go away. So I'm gonna get the keys. Whew. Whew. Okay. Now when I start it, all right, we're praying. We're gonna, all right. Obviously the code would disappear already once you fix the car, but this is if this happens, this could indicate that you just need to maybe just drive the car a little bit and let the new spark plugs break in, and also the coils, because I literally just did it and it's the first startup. The car didn't even run for 5 minutes yet. This is the first startup, so I'm gonna wait a little bit and see if that disappears and potentially get back to you guys. But with that being said, that does wrap this video up for today. I hope you guys did learn something, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned, I got way more content coming soon. You know, as I say, once you're a supporter, once you're for me, I'm for you. So we're just, honestly, we're just here to spread love, showing what I go on with the car, showing you guys what's going on with the car, yeah. And my audience is Jamaican, and I'm Jamaican, and well, my audience is all over the world, all over the place. But I speak Patois, and I find it easier to say certain things in my language. So if you guys find me slipping up speaking Patois, sometimes you guys don't understand, just let me know. Or if anything, I'll put captions on the video so you guys can understand what I'm saying. But for most part, I do speak English really well as well. You feel me? So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all like the video. If you have really enjoyed the video, make sure y'all like the video. I'm not gonna force you to do it. If you did enjoy the video, I would appreciate it for you to like the video. Leave a comment, let me know what's your favorite part of the video, and if you did this yourself, how was the procedure for you. And also subscribe for any guys that's new so you don't miss another video next time I upload a video. And with that being said, you guys have a great day. It's your boy Body Dan G20 aka Kareem. I'm gonna check you guys out. Cool.